Good morning, everybody. This is another candle. I want to ask a very serious question. Now, I don't necessarily think that many of you might believe this, but there might be a few, and I know for a fact there's definitely others that believe this. Do you think that we, for some reason, are in the last 3 years of the tribulation? Like I said, I've heard people talk about it that say that, we're in the last 3 years. Well, there's a couple reasons why that can't be the case. For one, the Antichrist has not revealed himself yet. And two, and this is the worrying part for me, if you are one of those ones that believes that we're in the last 3 years of the tribulation, then when the Antichrist does come, you're going to be deceived thinking that he is Jesus. It's honestly just kind of a scary thought. I don't think any of us that are believers want to believe that the Antichrist is our Christ. I don't think any of us would want to believe that. But I do know people in this world who for some reason think that Jesus was the Antichrist. I just don't understand how some people can come up with these ideas and yet not go to their Bible and read. Maybe they're leaving something out. Maybe they're not reading something right. Maybe they're just missing a verse entirely. But I just kind of wanted to make a short video talking about it because if you are one of those, please go read the book of Revelation and read the prophecies that have come before the book of Revelations. They talk explicitly about this time. I wish none of you or anyone that I know to be deceived. Well, I hope you guys have a good day. I don't really have any other message that I want to give right now, so it'll be a pretty short video. But if you guys like these videos, make sure to leave a like on it. Subscribe if you haven't. Share these videos around to some of your friends. Maybe you think maybe they're a person that doesn't want to hear some big name preacher and doesn't believe in stuff like that. I get that. Me personally, I'm not a fan of the big TV evangelical teachers. But if they would receive the word from a regular person, just share this to them. Maybe they might actually receive it from me, from you. You can take what I say in these videos and tell your friends about it. Maybe they'll receive it from you. If you guys have any prayer requests, remember to leave it down in the comments section. Pray for me. I had an interesting dream last night. There was a dream that came before it that was quite normal. But then it was like I was woken up into another dream. In that dream, my room was dark. The only light was coming from the TV, but there's nothing playing on it. And as I began to sit up, I noticed we have these clock out sheets at my work. Don't know why, but there was one rolled up and it was floating across the room just right next to me. I remember all of a sudden hearing voices out in the rest of the house. And they were saying, "You're being cursed," or "You have been cursed." It's kind of hard to tell because it was like a voice coming in a flood. And I remember opening my phone to see what time it was and noticing that I had 4 messages from people I did not know. I didn't bother to open them and read them at the end of the dream, but I explicitly remember 4 people I did not know messaged me. I remember reaching over to my wife, and I was at this point in time just like I used to be whenever I was a young child. I was almost frozen by a power, and usually that's demonic. But unlike then, I was still able to move, and I was able to speak just barely. And I reached over to my wife, I grabbed her leg, and I said, "Honey, start praying." She rolled over and kind of went, "Ugh," like she was barely awake. And so I tried to pray, and I remember as I started trying to pray, all of a sudden I could see shadows and silhouettes moving outside the door. So I got up and I opened the door. My kitchen wasn't like it usually is. It was empty, and there was 4 people standing around a table. I couldn't really tell what was on the table, and I definitely didn't recognize any of these people. And I remember they looked up at me, and then I snapped out of the dream. And as soon as I snapped out of the dream, I was in the regular physical world, but unlike whenever I was a child and I would have these dreams, I didn't have that paralyzing feeling. So it makes me think that I myself am still spiritually weak in some fashion, and that I need to do more study into God's Word. I need to pray harder, put on the full armor of God to ensure that these things can't attack me. And maybe it's just possible that I was being revealed something. I don't know. I'll be praying that God shows me what the purpose of that dream is. And if you don't mind, could you pray the same? I love you guys. I hope y'all have a great day out there. Be safe. It's supposed to be a little chilly, so stay warm. See y'all later.